Good morning. Welcome back to Sending Ravens. How's everybody doing? Look who's hanging out here. Ha, that's Betty's big brother, Rufus. Hey, Rufus. It's having a snooze. Okay, let's see what we got. What's our day looking like? Strength. Beautiful card. One of my favorites. I call it a trophy card because you have to earn that card. That does not come easy. It comes through hardship. And if it's well aspected, it talks about graciousness. It talks about having gone through a lot of hardship. And instead of being victimized by your hardship and feeling like a victim, feeling sorry for yourself or turning around and being cruel to others and doing what was done to you to others, which would be the negative way of dealing with hardship. This card is about you become compassionate, gracious, powerful, empowered, and strong because of your hardships. Humans don't learn unless they're put in up against a wall, really. I'm not saying that's always where we want to be. Of course not. But honestly, if everything just came really simple for humans, we wouldn't learn or grow. We're kind of lazy that way, humans, it seems to me. So when you really need to, when you have to, and when things get rough, that's when you learn the most, grow the most, excel, and can come into yourself. If everything's just easy and simple and handed to you, I think we get bored, restless, maybe even our negative parts of ourselves can really come out because we're bored and restless, right? We need to be challenged, not always 24/7 or anything, but in our lives, we need some big challenges just to compare and even understand when things are good and appreciate it. You have to know what it looks like when they're not, So all of that might sound kind of weird, but think about it. Okay, so the past. So we've got the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Oh, by the way, that beautiful feather, a friend brought it back from Ireland for me. She thought it might be a raven feather from Ireland, which is like, wow. How cool is that? Anyway, thanks, Ashley, for that beautiful feather. Now, see the past here. We're coming from some kind of personal victory. So we got to a personal place in our life, or we got a pat on the back for something, or we're feeling really good about something, okay? Maybe yesterday was a good day, or you had a good week, or you found out some good news and you're feeling good about something. And it reminds you of all the hard work you've done to get to this place, to get to this victory. You would have had to work hard, and it's a personal achievement card. So you're feeling like good about something and good about a place you are in your life, or some kind of plateau you're on, even if it's just a little achievement, doesn't matter, right? It's important to notice what is right about our life and not just always what's wrong with it, right? Okay, so the Strength card. So maybe waking up in a good place and feeling in a good place with yourself. I hope that's true for most of us watching. I really do. I certainly feel this. I felt in a really good place this morning. So we've got the Strength card, and then we've got this Disappointment card. So even though there's still disappointing things from our past, and we sometimes are tempted to go back and look at those and go over those, I feel like we're really letting go. There's a big letting go of something from our past is what this feels like. I think we're in a place in our life where we can truly let go of our past hurts and turn around and see, look at this, the two full cups behind ourselves and not just focus on what's spilt here, right? Yeah, because humans have we have a way of doing that, right? Where we focus on, for instance, on my other YouTube channel, I get lots of comments, and not all of them are nice, but about 80% of them are, actually. I take off the really nasty ones, but there's a percentage of really nasty ones on that channel. It is fairly controversial, so I totally get it, but I take those off because, I'm not going to sit around in that energy of negativity. They can go watch another channel if they don't like it. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? And it seems though at first when I started that channel, I would focus on the one nasty comment, not the 10 good ones. And it's like, Janine, look at all the nice things people are saying and not just that one little nasty comment. So that's kind of a human nature thing, right? Where we're going to focus on what didn't work out here instead of what is working out or what could work out in the future. This person needs to turn around, stop focusing on the past, and get their head in the new game here and be in the present and notice what's happening that's good, because it looks like a lot of good going on here. We're moving out of troubled waters into something more positive, and we need to stop staying in this past place. Don't let yourself bump into the this old pattern of going back over everything that went wrong. Now we've got this Page of Cups, so it feels like a new sort of, almost a new level of emotional achievement or something with that Page of Cups. It's a whole new level with pages, okay, or a whole new beginning. You could even say a new beginning. Some kind of creative, inspired idea, right? But it's very emotional because it's a cup. So it comes from an emotional place. I actually find that I'm emotionally inspired to do things. It's different than being inspired from wand energy. This is wand energy, fire energy. That's sort of a natural thing where you just feel, oh, I'm so inspired to do this painting, or something just naturally channels through you to do. Emotional inspiration is different. It's more like I'm inspired because I love this person, so I'm going to do something nice for them. It's like my son's friends coming over tonight after school, and they're going to go to track together. It's his best friend. And I just love that guy, Cole. And I'm going to make them my favorite chili my favorite chili recipe because Cole loves chili. So I'm inspired to do the creative chili because I really love Cole and I want him to be happy. So that's a creative, inspired thing, right? So we're inspired to do something creative because we love someone, not because the creative inspiration just wants to come through us, right? It would be like making a baby blanket for somebody because you love your, sibling and they just had a baby, or their child just had a baby, and you want to do something nice because you love them. So you do something creative and inspired. Okay? Not because you just thought, I want to do a creative, inspired blanket. And, just because, right? You're doing it because you want to give it to someone you love. So that's a whole different way of being inspired. Okay, so here we've got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, hanging on to your and secure. Aha. So we've got to this plateau and we're on a whole different level in our life. And we need to be proud of ourselves and remind ourselves what level we're at and how we've worked so hard to get to that level. Yeah, we've worked really hard because this card tells us that. We have achieved through hardship, we have become marinated, I want to say, with life, right? And our actual life is moving out of troubled water because we've learned all these lessons, okay? It's time to let go of the past and continue to get onto new plateaus, be inspired, open up to love. New creative projects are waiting for us, all kinds of fun things. Being inspired in a creative way, in a loving way, or through love being inspired. But we have a tendency, because the advice is try not to stay stuck maybe in this past disappointment. Okay, try not to go back here out of fear, because this card's very fearful. So don't let your fear bring you back into. It's almost like we want to move forward here. We've come to this fantastic new plateau. Our whole life wants to shift and change and move out of troubled water into a better place. But our tendency is to stay stuck or protective or back in the past out of fear, right? Because it's scary to move forward, evolve, and move on to new levels of success. Sometimes people are more afraid of success than they are of failure, right? So it's very interesting. It's like, wow, I got to become, like, I could become a whole nother level of success. That could be scary. It could be easier to stay in your past and stop yourself because you're fearful of what does that mean? That new level, what does that mean? How much work will it be? What will I have to do different? Right? Okay, well, thank you so much. Do like and share the videos if you're enjoying them, and subscribe if you haven't already.